Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel. It's Sunday, which means it's time for the Blind and the Special. I'm not doing camera tonight because I fell asleep with Alex and I look like crap because I rolled out of bed and went, oh, fuck! Um, so no camera tonight. Um, ah, there we go. Let's see. Grillin' Pirate Pete is here. Gunfox is here. W.R. Costin is here. Let's see. I need to get a new computer. Yeah. Diana's here. Lots of people here today. So we've got a bit of news and some wonderful stories to tell you. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Oh, excuse me. Now tonight it's my turn to yawn. It's usually Pincalo's job, but apparently it's mine today. Let's quickly get this news stuff opened up while I'm talking to you guys. Quickly open that. A new window. So yeah, we've got some got a bit of news for you guys, and I pissed some people off on TikTok again. 'Cause, you know, I'm really good at that. And there's a story about that, which is why the title of my stream is the way it is. But we will wait until some more people trickle in before we spill the fun thing. The two things that sounds like my computer is broken. No, my computer's not broken. That's my phone. Let's see. My computer, well, it would be more helpful if Pincalo and I had a better computer, but that is not in the cards right now. If you'd like us to help get a better computer, streamlabs.com/blindpress. Direct messages, that's what I want. So we have a lot of funny things to talk about. TikTok and people who aren't TikTok are evil also. I blame Pincalo. Pincalo will be here in a second. He's just finishing up his Call of Duty match and dying, apparently. I just heard him take a spectacular hit. Seems quite potent. Yeah, I'm still on the phone, so I feel your pain. Yeah. Yeah, that really sucks about your computer, Gunny. Your computer was, if possible, much worse than ours. Stop yawning, Blind Press. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Where are we here? I require the end of our DM chain, not the beginning, please, computer. Thank you. See, this is how I literally got up at 9:58. So this is why we do not have the the wonderful things, all of things set up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pincalo's found some good gems for us. I've got I've also got I've also found one. Well, Maddie actually found it, and I've asked her to send me the story. So we've got that. R.I.P. Dreams. Oh, my computer all burned up all because of his short. Oh, dude. That sucks. Okay, that's one story open. That's... What the fuck? Pinkalo has found some interesting stuff. Holy crap. We're gonna have a good night, I think. I really do. Okay. Switch this back over. I'm not even reading these headlines for you guys, because these are just too funny. Oop. I fucked up. That needs to be expanded. Why is this not opening? Why is this not opening for me? That's frustrating. Where are you, Pinkalo? Get over here. Pinkalo! I thought you were coming in a few minutes. Phrasing. Phrasing. If you probably just got up, you probably don't... If you just got up, you probably don't know what happened with the conservative leadership race. Oh, no. Costin. What happened? Today I was working on the farm, so I wasn't looking at the news. Oh, we've got a lot of news. It's just that I can't... A counting machine damaged thousands of ballots. It's delayed. My shock. Imagine. Look at this. This is my shocked voice. I'm uber super shocked.
So what story did you pull up?
So I'm trying to get the Democratic mayor pulled up, but I can't open it.
Move. Wait, let me get to this.
Voiceover is off. I just turned it off. I'm opening things up in a separate window on Chrome.
That's fine. I've got to get rid of the cat. Cat, you're in my seat. Unless you want to start doing commentary, get out of my chair.
Ninja's commentary is boring.
Here, hold this book. That's the reading for the end of the show. From Stupid White Men.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Michael Moore's book.
Michael Moore's book, yes. I'll read an excerpt from Michael Moore today.
And I have not spoiled the TikTok stuff yet.
Why? That was what you were supposed to be doing. You were supposed to open with that. So
why?
Because that's your story.
Yes, but there weren't very many people here yet.
That was the whole point of the 15 minutes of me waiting, was for you to do that. Ninja, that's my seat. I just moved you. Why are you back in my chair?
Well, while you're opening the rest of the stories, I will do that.
Okay. Now, excuse me,
sir. Oh, really?
Really, asshole? Are we really going to play that game? Do you want to fight? Would you like to fight? We'll go to Knoxville.
They haven't even gotten the first round counted yet. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
The first round.
The conservative leadership race, a counting machine damaged thousands of ballots. And
yes, and a power outage ruined the, yeah, meet our Democrats.
So...
Why are you yelling into the microphone?
Earlier today on TikTok, I found...
Let me put the mic a little better towards your face.
Okay.
Where you don't have to yell.
Ow!
Sorry.
You're supposed to put it near my face, not into my face.
No, that was the pop filter arm. When I moved it, it has a mind of its own. Now you may speak to the lovely people.
So today on TikTok, there's two pages on TikTok. There's the following page, which is explanatory, and then there's the For You page, and that just shows things that you seem to show interest in. So because I've searched for, blindness related stuff, Molly pops up on my For You page. And she puts out a video today where she says that she personally has balance issues, which is fine. That's a personal thing. But then she goes on to say that balance is a combination of eyes and ears, and she doesn't have eyes, so that's why she has no balance. So I put out a reaction video saying that this is the misinformation that I'm talking about.
I'm supposed to be opening stories, right?
Where you have personal experience mixed in with generalized information, which isn't even correct. It's balance has more to do with your inner ear than it does with whether you can visually focus on something. So that's what I was pointing out. And some person who I had been arguing with in a previous reaction to Molly, not the person I've mentioned last time, not the person who told me I had more facial hair than the Joker. This person.
This is a person who is another one whose head you've lived in.
Yeah. And here's how. This is how you prove it. So this person comments, "Oh, look, it's," and then throws my first name into the comment, attacking Molly's personal experience. Now, my first name is out there. It's linked to my PayPal, right? It was on the wedding GoFundMe. Like, it's out there, right? But I did not link it to my TikTok. I've never shared anything that has my name on it on TikTok, which means she had to Google Blind Press, and there is an Instagram profile that got accidentally created with Facebook that has my first name on it. That's linked to Blind Press, but that was never linked to TikTok. So she had to Google Blind Press and find out what my real name was before she commented that. And then she did it again. She goes, because I think, was it you that replied as me that was like the able-splaining?
Yeah, I called her, and I just made a shot saying, you're able-splaining to the blind people.
Yeah, and she goes, you have no idea whether I'm able-bodied or not.
Oh, this bitch has me blocked, by the way, because she doesn't like the way I talk to her. I've addressed her before. Yeah. So I was on Blind's phone, and I saw that, and I'm just like, oh, well, you see, being a cunt isn't a disability. Hit him with the hard T. But she goes, you don't know whether I'm able-bodied or not, and then throws my first name in there again. So she's trying to intimidate me by going, I know your name. You know what I mean? And it's like, listen, you cretin, it's everywhere. You're not going to scare me away from talking about Molly Burke because you know my first name. Go fuck yourself. What's this Instagram account going on about?
Do you remember the if you type in Blind Press in it without the underscore, it shows up with
what?
What Instagram account?
I can't. A message popped up
from Diana. It says OnCar's offering to delete the Instagram account for you if you and Pink Hollow can't figure it out.
Oh, because she told me that she found the other Instagram account.
What other Instagram account?
So there was an Instagram account.
Oh, your old one?
My old one that I can't figure out how to get rid of.
Oh, okay. That might be what linked to them.
And that's what I said to Diana in the message. I told her...
We've been doxxed. Fuck Skeptalk doxed you when he read the newspaper.
And he almost cried live. That was...
Plus, our GoFundMe has the name.
Well, exactly.
That's the thing. Our names are out there, and you know what? I've been on the internet since the beginning of the internet, so...
It's just...
Trust me, there's like 9 of me.
It's just funny that she felt so pissed off that she felt the need to Google Blind Press to find out what Blind Press's real name was. Like, what's she gonna do next? Throw the last name in there?
Ooh. That's a brewery, a bank, a fur company,
a law
shipping
office.
company, a law firm, a large law firm. Really large law firm. Like, maybe you shouldn't say anything big enough as a law firm kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, come on, people. Like I said when Tonka Saw. Okay, I'm going back to when Tonka Saw approached me about how I feel about the ethics of doxing.
That was funny.
See, what would happen if you got doxed? Everyone gets doxed sometimes. It happens. Everyone. It'll happen to you. It'll happen to me. We'll all have it happen. You know what? Oh well.
It just proves my fucking point in this instance where...
Well, Prairie Scone has been a pain in the ass, and her picture is just a deranged Karen. That's all she fucking is. I should really screen cap the photo of what this chick looks like. And put it up on the Discord. She really looks like a deranged fucking Karen. Like, looking into her camera to take her profile picture, she can't fucking smile. Like, resting bitch face to the max. To the max.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's fucking atrocious. And how often do you really hear me mock someone's appearance?
You don't really.
So, it's pretty fucking bad when I'm saying something.
But yeah, it's like, really, you think you're gonna scare me because you have my real name? Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh no, I said your name.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh no, I say your name.
Yeah.
I say your name like you scream mine. Oh no. They're not the funniest couple on the internet. That's Ethan and Ela. You know that.
They're
we can't
not
appropriate
funny.
the Israeli.
They're not
and the
funny.
retard. We can't do that.
But they're not funny.
Apparently they are.
Why would you say they're funny?
Apparently 4 million people can't be wrong.
Yes, they can. 2 million people are wrong about somebody else that I just addressed. So what are you...
We're allowed to punch up, right? Punching up is... Why is Nazi Germany trending in Canada?
Because... I saw this tweet before you start reading.
Okay.
I saw this tweet today from a teacher in Germany who goes...
Hill tweets America is that what it's about? Oh my
So get
God.
this. Okay, so there's a tweet from a teacher in Germany who tweets out, my students are concerned about the state of America under Trump. As Germans, they're concerned, she says. And she says, what would you say as Americans to these students? And I quote tweeted her, and I said, as a non-American, I would offer this advice. If you as German students truly think that there are parallels between America under Trump and Germany, you need to go back and relearn your history.
Who has he killed?
I know. I went.
By this point in Hitler's career, he had already started the chambers. Why?
Yeah, the Reichstag fire? That was his party.
It's like...
That was in 1933.
I think they're looking in the mirror a little too much. That's got to be it.
Well, and I said...
CPC leadership, are they still doing this crap?
Yes. What do you mean still?
O'Toole, you better... Meanwhile, at the CPC leadership, someone's got a tire fire going. That's not surprising.
Yeah, because that's what the counting machine.
They delayed it 90 minutes 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I hate our government. See, you can hate your government. Don't hate your country.
Yeah.
Like, and in Canada, I can hate the Liberal Party with a passion. See, we have a charter. The charter tells me I can tell the Liberal Party to go fuck themselves.
Yep.
So, Liberal Party, go fuck yourselves. You're all a bunch of corrupt asshats. You're as bad as the Harper government was, if not worse.
Oh, much worse. Like, Harper was bad, but this is...
The only thing you did was open the door for the pot industry, which...
and you even fucked that up.
Which in reality was a double-edged sword that you really shouldn't have touched. You should have just decriminalized it and left it be. But no, you had to think, oh, revenue from pot sales will make everything better. Meanwhile, all the pot stocks have just completely fucking tanked.
Well, because...
All of the crops are shit. Half of the places keep getting their licenses fucking pulled. They're getting fined out the ass because, oh, this room is not licensed, but this room next to it is.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. You're destroying 400,000 tons of crop because of, well, it was 20 people that had a crop. It was a crop share, but there was more than 4 plants per person. Well, tough. You're burning the shit that these people do. You made it so we can grow our own. Let us have our own. Mm-hmm. We don't want your government shit. Your government stuff sucks. And then you sit there and you put out these fucking hit pieces after hit pieces saying the black market pot is what's killing you. Meanwhile, the government facilities are the ones sitting there spraying the shit with pesticides, spraying the shit with scent spray, doing all the shit the shady guys used to do before the industry cleaned up before it all went public. Wow, I know too much about this crap. I'm going to go over here now.
There's a lot of people who were buying from dispensaries, and mysteriously they're having lung issues.
Yeah, they're buying from the government dispensaries. Meanwhile, if you go to like the lower tier dispensaries where it's homegrown stuff being sold from their own stocks, it's not that bad. That's the problem. But let's not talk about that, because some people in the chat don't like the pot. And we're not going to make this...
She is super salty, says Gunfa. Oh, about the... Yeah.
Oh, the cunt, yeah. She has me blocked. Why does everyone block... Okay, it's like that person that you retweeted. That Hild Tu Madre or whatever. The High Jade Tu Madre. I'm blocked by that person for some reason.
I got blocked by Wonder Cripple because they said that...
Stop fighting with cripples. You're supposed to fight with blind people. You can't be racist like that.
Well, they said that all cops were bad and that they were part of a race genocide. And I asked them if that meant that black cops and Hispanic cops and Jewish cops...
all clowns are boring.
And Jewish cops were race traitors, or if that meant that perhaps there were more good cops than bad cops, and they blocked me.
I'm sorry, but people that don't have any direct dealings with police or law enforcement should just shut the fuck up.
They really should.
I'm sorry, but don't forget. Mike's brother. Okay? We're never going to hear about Mike's brother. We're never going to hear about Bo.
Nope.
Bo called the police on himself. This is exactly what just happened in Brampton. We had 2 individuals that did this, but they're having a barbecue to memorialize these people and stand up against police injustice. 2 people with schizophrenia separately called the police and were both summarily suicide by cop. Pretty much is how I'm even looking at it. Whenever you say schizophrenia, police involvement, shooting, I go, he grabbed a knife and charged the police. Okay. So, what happened with Bo was pretty much the same thing. He called the police on himself. They sent a single unit. The single unit did not have any non-lethal, only had lethal. And Bo went outside, and he had an apple and a knife.
Yeah.
And before he walked out the door, he put the apple down instead of the knife. Walked out. The story is he charged the officer. The officer shot 7 times. And we lost a 22-year-old.
Yeah. They shot him 7 times.
All of us wish we had been there. All of us wish one of us, we were all... The fucked up thing is everyone involved lived within 6 blocks. All of the friends and everybody, and none of us knew this was going on. And that's the worst part. Bo was actually a really good guy. He was trying to be a tattoo artist. But yeah, so... and he'll never get a memorial now because he was white. So, Yeah, this is what's going on. It's a mental illness problem, it seems. But yeah, so, yeah. The story of how a 9-year-old got drunk on power during Neopet's heyday? Gay. Why? So yeah, so the CPC leadership thing is behind closed doors. It's just, the memes are actually pretty funny. Whatever happens, can we all agree that nobody will miss this asshole? No, we will not miss Pugsley Adams. I'm sorry, Sheer, but you are a pussy. You are no worse than the old man that tried to run me off the road last night.
Gay.
What? What are you saying?
It won't read the fucking quote. It won't read what he said.
From Ghost Dog?
No, from Gunfox.
Oh, Ghost Dog donated last week.
Yes, Ghost Dog, if you catch the replay, I tried to message you on Patreon to thank you for the donation because the notification came in 5 hours after we went offline. Thank you for the donation, and I do, and
for the new computer fund blind, also the Streamlabs link on your latest blind in the special doesn't work. Well, we'll have to fix that.
Oh.
LOL, Canada government pod, it's good enough to kill you. Also, remember Canada did have 35 million in USD in maple syrup. Dude, here's the funny thing about the maple syrup. So I went over to a farm recently, and I drove by to go pick up eggs and stuff. Because, you know, I don't like to go to the grocery store for some stuff. I like to buy it farm fresh.
Especially in the summer.
Especially in the summer. And maple syrup right now is $40 a gallon. So take that next time you go to pour your breakfast syrup. $40 a fucking gallon from the Mennonites. That's the Amish.
And that's the glass jar stuff, right?
That's the stuff that comes in the big glass jar. Yeah. It's the good stuff.
Yeah.
The Elmira stuff.
Yeah.
The maple syrup festival stuff.
The thing that got canceled this last year.
Yes.
Probably why it's so expensive.
No, actually, I've noticed the last bunch of years because we've had technically a maple syrup shortage. Because everybody isn't just using maple trees; they're using oak trees. They're using they're tapping every tree in the fucking forest.
Yeah.
So it's not pure, really, unless it's pure maple trees, which is what we have in the sticks behind us. But yeah. Oh, I miss real maple syrup. Okay, so it is currently, 10:30 already. Holy shit.
Let's get some news going.
To the news. Okay, so where is the Streamlabs page? StreamYard. Put it up. Sorry, it comes out to 30 US a gallon. We'll do that. And it's a regular gallon. I'm saying a gallon. It's saying 4 liters. 4 liters is roughly a gallon, so.
Yeah.
But
because a gallon of milk is 3 of
it's
those
quite
bags,
literally
right?
a milk jug of. It's quite literally a gallon milk jug of maple syrup, and it's $40. So, and remember, $40 if it was the States, it would be $40 in the U.S. Still funny, 35 million in maple syrup stolen. Yes,
30.
That was from Richelieu Valley. When I worked at a hardware company that was headquartered in the Richelieu Valley, the other part of the company was Richelieu maple syrup. And we used to get given cases of the shit. We actually ended up having 2 cans of it. Because I ended up bringing home a couple cans.
Would have been better if they fucking were the cheese curd Richelieu. There's no Richelieu cheese curds, but
You're broken.
Cheese curds are better than maple syrup.
But this was Richelieu French maple syrup, where 1 liter will cost you $40.
Cheese curds are
Richelieu Valley, where Justin Trudeau's from.
He's from a Gatineau.
Isn't that from Richelieu?
No.
Is that the same thing?
No.
It's Quebec. It's the same place. It's all one place. It's all
You
French.
know how big Quebec is, right?
Yes, and it's all shitty French people.
Go fuck yourself.
It's all shitty French people. I'm sorry. I don't like the French.
You know, I am French, right?
I don't like the French. And it pains me every day.
I am French, German, and Scottish. You do know this, right?
You're Heinz gets velvet. I am Heinz gets velvet. I am trainer of dolphin. You want to talk to the dolphin? You talk to me. Who can tell me what movie that is from? Bonus points if you can tell me the scene it's from.
Why?
You don't have to. The chat can be involved as well.
Where's
it is a
my
fun
phone?
game. Quebec is evil, says Costin. Okay, so we have 5 stories tonight to go through. Do we want the Japanese ninjas, the Democratic mayoral candidate, why dating apps are racist,
As fuck.
time to capitalize black and white. This is actually an old article. This is an older article, so we'll read that one first.
Okay.
The Blind Mage is here. Hello,
Hello,
Blind
the
Mage.
blind mage.
Please.
Let your sister know that I've subscribed to her.
Okay. Hey, look. Hopefully the Atlantic won't be dicks. So this is back from June 18th. The case for capitalizing B in black. Black, they capitalize black, and white are both historically created racial identities. No, they're skin colors.
They're
And whatever
colors.
rule applies to one should apply to the other. Yes, that's called equality. There are laws saying that. Oh, this is why. Can you guess what guy is a professor of?
Sociology?
No. That would make sense.
Liberal arts?
No. Try again.
History?
No, not even close.
What?
From Kwame Anthony Appiah, a professor of philosophy
Oh, fuck me. Sideways, I hate philosophers.
and law at New York University. All right, let's see how far we can get before the Atlantic tells us that it's bad.
Should I go get my last drink?
You have 2 left.
No, I have one left.
You drank the other one?
Yeah?
You saucy person.
Remember? That's what I did.
Only if you shotgun it.
Oh my. I did a guess the flavor just to piss off the people mad at me about Molly, remember?
Why does that pit? Okay, go. It makes no sense why you would do that.
Because
It's retarded.
it's
I'm the special, not you.
because it's funny to annoy people and then do other videos like I haven't annoyed people.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm sorry, people. I'm moving the microphone a little bit closer to me. To be a little bit closer to you. And I'm gonna sing like this. Because I love you. Alright. Should the be in black as a designation for people of African descent be uppercase? Media outlets and other institutions are asking themselves that question these days, and many are answering in the affirmative. But the reasons given for why can sometimes be perplexing, in a way that reveals larger perplexities about the meaning of race. Everyone knows that black people are aren't literally black. No, they're actually a really dark shade of orange, technically, if you look it on a color wheel. Sorry, it's the truth. If you take the color wheel and you go to orange and you go all the way to the farthest part, it goes brown. Ooh, that's gotta sting.
Does that mean
Plenty of white Americans are darker in complexion. Look at your olive-skinned friends of Mediterranean or Armenian extraction.
those aren't white people?
Then plenty... Wait, did they call me white?
They did.
Did they really? Oh, you motherfuckers. You dirty racist mother... I am not white.
Armenians aren't fucking white. You
I mean, the white Armenians are white, but even then, if you put them in the oven, they turn dark.
No,
Whoops.
white Armenian. No, there's no white.
That's Turkey.
They're freaking.
What?
That's
What?
more Asian than white. Because
Don't call me Asian.
No, because Russia is
No.
Armenia
No.
is in the middle between
No.
Russia and the Arabic
No.
countries. You guys are more Asian than you
Excuse
are
me?
white. You are.
Woman, have you seen a map?
Yeah, no, I have not seen.
Then
that,
hush
you
your
ass.
mouth now before you make yourself incorrect. I am not Chinese.
I didn't say you were Chinese.
Asia ends not near Armenia. Do you still have Mongolia, Kazakhstan? You have stuff in between.
I'm
You have all the
sorry.
Stan countries in between.
I'm sorry. Mongolia is a what country?
You didn't listen to the last part, did you?
And Kazakhstan. You know that there are Stan countries in Asia, right?
Yes. Do you know that those are the border nations that are nowhere fucking near me? Hush, woman, before I pull your education contract.
I have a contract.
You have a contract.
So am I really supposed to shotgun this?
Do you know how to shotgun?
No.
I've never seen someone shotgun a cider, honestly. A shotgun is you poke a hole in the bottom, okay? You put your mouth to said hole, and then you pop the top and you suck everything out of the can.
That sounds retarded. Just about as retarded as a garbage can as a bong swimming down into a big deep end pool with a garbage can full of smoke, full of smoke.
That's fun to do though.
No, that's retarded.
No, that's fun.
That's
retarded. That is super buckets. And that is fun. And that's not how you do it. You put your giant bowl, okay, you cut a little tiny hole in the top of the trash can, okay? You get a massive fucking cauldron bowl. Like, this thing's like the size of a fist, okay? You then hook it up like that, okay? You then get a pipe, you hook it up, and you then take a blowtorch, you light said bowl. Then what you do is, like doing buckets, you raise the trash can up out of the water, so that way it creates a vacuum, pulling all the smoke in. That's when said victim swims, takes a nice breath, swims underneath from the outside, underneath up into the bucket, takes a very big deep breath, and they can either come out and surface next to the bucket because they're pussies, or they can allow atmospheric pressure to help and swim and try and allow their bodies to go crazy and suck it in more THC, more fasterness through the bloodstream.
Fasterness?
More fasterness. That's how that works.
More faster.
The science of how to get high is fun when you're at parties and you do it right and you have people that know what the fuck they're doing. Then there's idiots that cack bowls and hand them to blind people.
Listen, Gun Fox, you're gonna laugh at me because I don't know the stuff about shotgunning. I can't see.
I'm actually quite surprised no one has described shotgunning to you. Out of all the drinkers in your family.
And they don't shotgun shit.
Well, that's because your family's pussy drinkers. They don't know how to party.
Pink hollow fasterness, is that a word? Yeah, you've completely wrecked your whole scientific explanation.
No, fasterness is a word. Fasterness is a word. Just ask Joe Exotic.
Blind better... Wait.
If Kim Kardashian, the media personality and entrepreneur, counts as white...
Wait, what?
What?
Read that again?
When did Kim Kardashian come out as being white? Because she's dark as fuck. Well, Maulana Karenga, the radical activist and creator of Kwanzaa, counts as black. It isn't because he's darker than she is, so the color term is a poor metonym for the group in question.
Who decided those two were black? What? Those are two different...
The Atlantic is fun. And there's plenty of rationale for capitalizing. Why did you make it small? Black, in order to head off ambiguity. What am I referring to when I refer to black hair? Question mark. For many advocates of the uppercase, though the stakes are far greater. Black with a capital B refers to a group of people whose ancestors were born in Africa. That would be an African American. Were brought to the United States against their will, spilled their blood, sweat, and tears to build this nation into a world power. What about the Irish?
And the Chinese. And the Russians.
Like, we could keep going. And the French. Oh.
Fasterness is not a word also still, says Gun Fox.
Neither is AMRAP, but I'm going to use it.
AMRAP? What's that?
Tharps isn't a word. Oh, it's a name. Who teaches journalism at Capital University, wrote in 2015, when a copy editor deletes the capital B, they are in effect deleting the history and contributions of my people.
No, they're not.
No, they're switching it to proper fucking grammar, you retard.
If the word black didn't start a sentence, it should not have a capital on it.
It's a color.
Same with the word white.
This is like you people trying to say negro is bad. You know, even though
That's it. You know what?
word.
You want to know what? You know how ridiculous this
Shut
is?
up and drink your Shut up and drink your booze.
Do you want to know how ridiculous
Shut up and
this
drink your
is?
booze.
No, you shut up.
You shut up and
That's
drink your
it.
booze.
From now on, I demand that the word blind be capitalized. If you
It
don't
is capitalized.
capitalize the word blind, you are ableist.
I do capitalize it.
Why?
Because I use it as a noun.
But you don't capitalize all nouns.
I capitalize it when it's a name.
But blind isn't a name.
Your name is.
Yes.
So I capitalize.
But you know what I'm talking about. You asshole.
They are, in effect, deleting the history and contributions of my people. Or as Anne Price, the president of the Insight Center for Community Economic Development, ICCED.
Iced.
Put in last year, capitalizing black is about claiming power from who? When W.E.B. Du Bois campaigned back in the 1920s for capital N rather than small n, he remarked mordantly, 8 million Americans are entitled to a capital letter. I got a capital letter for you.
8 million? What?
That was the 1920s. No. This is the 20s. The 20s makes sense for that number.
No amount of one. No. You don't. No. Why would you capitalize? Why would?
Because they wanted to use it as a noun, as a pronoun, I guess.
Shut up, Discord.
Although blind, we have no idea what your point is. I mean, I got cog drunk as fuck on one of his streams. White is always capitalized because if you're white, you're... Nice try. Correct. Ha! All right, I hate the
Fuck
Atlantic.
this article. Let's move on.
All right. Oh, man, this article gave me indigestion. All right, next. Okay, next on the virtue signal of the week. This is actually from this week now. Let me just go ahead and share the screen again. What time is it? It is 10:47. We're running out of time, my dear. So, we're going to read this very fast, and I'm going to read it in a very fast voice.
That's a fast voice?
That's a fast voice. Why dating apps are racist as fuck. Wow. Okay, first of all, when you put racist AF in your headline, you are no longer... Oh, this is from Rolling Stone India. This could be interesting. With or without ethnicity filters. Sexual racism isn't simply about wanting to date people of other races or facing rejection from them. What? Of course, that is a correct statement. That is actually quite a true statement. Now, what the hell is your twist on it? Stop sniffling. This past June, several dating apps responding to a public outcry against systemic racism in the wake of the murder of George Floyd.
Oh,
God. Removed ethnicity filters from their platforms. Grindr was among the first when, on June 1st, at the start of the LGBT Pride Month, I don't say the Q, it announced its solidarity. Thank you, with the Black Lives Matter movement across its social media accounts. Adding to the company that had made donations to BLM and that Marsha P. Johnson Institute, and due to its commitment, in quotes, to fight race... Why is commitment in quotes? To fight and due to its... What? Oh, okay, so Grindr, due to its, quote, commitment to the fighting racism on the app, it would be removing the ethnicity filter from our next release. Okay, but you still have pictures of people. So... all you did was take away a step that will probably annoy the fuck out of people. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of funny because the gay community is not exactly without flaw in this.
Is super prejudiced.
You can't say these kind of things, woman. You know that.
I'm bi, I can say it.
No, technically no.
Technically, yeah.
Well, you're in the LGB part, so maybe, but... Alright, so, although researchers at Cornell, shocking, recommended this action 2 years ago in a paper on addressing racial bias and discrimination in dating apps, because they couldn't get any, They couldn't get any from the sugar mamas. They have to be able to lie to them and tell them what they aren't. See, people don't realize that that's the other half of this. It's like, yes, we're making it so you can't select what other people want, but we're also making it so people can't make sure because we can't get any.
Like there's people would probably say to me, oh well, blind, aren't you? Like you should, have understanding for people who get turned down because of their race. There are plenty of stories of people who turn down, blind people on dating apps because they're blind. To which I say, do you really want to date the people who don't want to date you because of your race or ability?
That's actually quite a good question. Think about that.
Do you want... why not... You know what? Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. I'm not... You know what I mean? But would you rather rip the Band-Aid off and go, okay, that person's a dick. Glad I didn't waste time on that. Or would you rather get your emotions involved more and talk to somebody and meet somebody, and then they meet you in person. They go, oh shit, you're brown, you're blind, you're in a wheelchair, you're tall, well, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Yeah, it's almost like preference is becoming a bad thing.
I know, right? Like, yes, rejection sucks, but you know what? Would you rather find out now or later that the person you were interested in is a piece of shit?
And here's why. It's unclear whether or not users who are seemingly uninterested in people of color, POCs, would now be compelled to interact with POC because they can longer remove them from their grid.
I think they meant no longer.
Yes, I know. Wade explains via email. If for some reason they are compelled to do so, then I would be cautious about whether or not they should. If they do indeed hold prejudicial attitudes towards POC. Wow, I can't read. This is why I'm going to go to sleep. Wade also points out that people who block out people of color with an ethnicity filter are not somehow only rendered visible to white people, which could then lead them to perpetrate overt or covert discriminatory acts when responding. He does note that if, by removing these filters, the frequency with which POC are subject to erotic objectification is reduced. Wait. What? The frequency with which POC are subject to erotic objectification is reduced. Are you trying to stop bulls?
No, okay, so this article's trying to bitch about two things at once. One, they're trying to bitch that
interracial is bad, is what they're saying.
They're saying, first of all, they're saying that that white people should, or not just white people, but anybody should not be allowed to filter out based on ethnicity because they should have to interact with people of color. And then they're saying that people of color need ethnicity filters taken away so that people can't specifically search. Like, for example, right, if God forbid we weren't together anymore or something like that, and I wanted to find a Latin chick.
That'd be funny.
Okay? That apparently that's erotic objectification.
Voiceover off. Okay.
Because I like Spanish chicks.
Yeah, well, we're in Canada, and Spanish chicks like the ones you want don't exist.
Exactly.
So, haha.
So, but
we're better off getting a Brazilian.
But apparently, that's erotic objectification.
But I'm too fat for a Brazilian. They won't go for me. We'd have to go to Russia and go with like a Croatian chick that goes, "Oh, look at you and your nice roundness and your furriness. I love you." That's what we have to go with. That's how they sound in my mind.
They sound like Borat in your mind.
I like sex.
Yes, you do. That's a funny clip. I still watch that.
What, that clip where me and the dude are going back and forth?
Borat, is that you? That was hilarious.
Nah, the dude today where's the fuck is the Streamlabs shit? Streamlabs, slabs. Gunfox, your donation didn't come through. Oh, you weren't talking about donation. Okay. All right. Where was I? Let's finish up this. No, get back in there. That's better. Get back into hole. The ethnicity feature in these apps, either built into the operating system or a bonus benefit that came with an additional subscription fee. This was actually allowed you. This is only on Grindr. This has to be, because they're only talking about Grindr.
Yep.
Allowed users to search for people by race as narrowly defined by the app creators. Some folks of color were able to use this feature to find a friendly face on the apps. That's what pictures are for. And what can be a sea of white torsos. So this was actually made for non-white. The ethnicity filter was initially made for non-whites, and now you want to take it away?
A sea of white.
Methinks your philosophy professor doesn't know shit about what's going on. Because technically, by wanting to take the filter away that was originally created, so people of color could be able to go for less white people in theirs. So you're calling ostensively, this article is calling people of color racist for using the filter because they're trying not to find whiteness, and this person is trying to say that white people should. My head hurts.
This person just wanted to be in the newspaper.
Well, this is fucking weird. No, this whole that's how this whole last part it translates to me.
This person has.
I am
no
literally
thesis.
reading. I read it as it is written down, especially this last part. Allowed users for users to search for people by race as narrowly defined by the app creators. Some folks of color were able to use this feature to find a friendly face on apps in what can be a sea of white torsos, or in the real world in a town palpably lacking in visible diversity. So, the filter was for... I quit!
No, this person...
There is not enough drugs for this. What the fuck?
This person just wanted to be in a newspaper, so they just wrote a bunch of stuff.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Am I... So...
This person has now put forth...
You said the users in the beginning...
arguments.
In the beginning of the article, did it not translate that? Did it not come through that the users of this filter are racist?
Yes. And white.
But,
white.
But it just said that the people are... but
I told you, there are 3 separate...
Fuck, I hate you, Rolling Stone.
There are 3 separate arguments in this article. It's like 3 different
What the
authors wrote 3 different parts.
Yeah, a law professor and a philosophy professor got together and they made a retard professor, and the retard professor wrote the fucking article. The fuck? Am I wrong? Am I reading this wrong? Yet, in other hands, this feature amounted to little less than institutionalized racial profiling. By the people of color using the fucking app like it says in your last sentence. Is it...
No, you're not wrong. This is, like I said, 3 different arguments in one article. And none of them make sense.
What in the actual fuck? I'm confused. I am very fucking confused by this. Amounted to little less than institutionalized racial profiling, but you just said folks of color were able to use this feature to find a friendly face on the apps in what can be a sea of white torsos.
Hey, do you want to know? You notice something interesting about this?
That people that write about this shit are racist as
That
fuck?
too, but if you look at... They talk about them as people of color. They use people of color all the way up until the people of color are using the ethnic filters.
Okay, wait.
Then then they turn into folks of color, trying to make them friendly and warm and happy people.
Okay.
Because no, it's interesting. It's an interesting language
Now get this part. I first started using dating apps when Grindr began crawling out of the primordial sea of 2009. Bitch, you were probably on Plenty of Fish. Since they seemed like a less scary version of flirting with a guy in a loud, dark, sweaty bar. No, it's actually quite worse.
Yeah.
But the scariness of the app was how comfortable people felt in being truly awful when there was no one publicly holding them accountable. No shit, you're on Grindr. A disturbing amount of profiles declared whites only. I doubt that. Yeah. Something I hadn't seen outside of Jim Crow photos of water fountains in the South.
Oh, fuck off.
But that wasn't Alabama or Arkansas. This was Brooklyn and Manhattan, and sometimes less than 100 feet away. Because Grindr, okay, so Grindr, okay, so get this. So you know how people were bitching about, TikTok tracking everybody?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what Grindr actually has?
A location tracker?
Pretty much, yeah. It's a map with your picture on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck off with this conspiracy shit, for one. Secondly, fuck off with this racist ass shit. Next line. These modern day sexual... I'm okay. I'm going to keep reading, and I'm not going to scream. You ready? These modern day sexual Jim Crows defended their stance as a preference. As if one's race was mutable or a choice. Your eye color isn't a choice. Your hair color isn't a fucking choice. I have a beard. That's a choice if I want to shave it off or not, but technically growing it is not a choice. Traits are not choices. However, we have preferences. Shut up.
Yep.
As more people, particularly white dudes who are the objects of this pointed attraction, what about the white chicks that chase after the monstrous black guys and racistly call them bulls? So their little boyfriends can hide in the closet. There's a whole fucking Twitter section about that shit.
It's gross.
It is some of the most disgusting shit you'll ever read.
It's racist as fuck.
I'm calling my bull over right now so my husband can suck his juices out of me. Oh, baby, I love when you write like that. This shit is creepy. One of these nights, I think we might have to pull up that section
That's
Twitter.
What we should see.
You want to do the reaction stuff? We'll pull up the grossest shit on Twitter so these people can see how disgusting that side of this whole world is. Why? Because I decided to research what cuck was. That was a fucking mistake. I wanted to see what this shit... it was fucking terrifying. The shit coming out of some of these women's mouths makes me want to slap them. Seriously. They look at someone like Pat and literally call the guy a bull. My bull is coming over.
I know, humanity
fuck.
in these people. None.
Nope.
These black men are just... mean.
They don't care. And
No,
the dudes
they
don't
don't.
care. It's like, I'm going to go fuck this white bitch.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Because they're equally as racist about the white women. They think that the white women are just expendable.
Well, you've seen this, right? Let's be honest. You've seen this from certain aspects of your own family. I've seen it with aspects of my family. I know.
Lived it. My mother was one of those women that was treated like that.
And treated the other way. Don't fucking act like she's some big saint. Your mother does.
She no, but she.
We love your mother, but she can have some rather interesting concepts.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Particularly white dudes started calling out these profiles for their blatant racism. The less and less whites only appeared. Yeah, because dudes go, oh, yeah, I guess that's kind of not a good thing to put on there. I'll come up with something else. The same for no fats, no femmes, no Asians. Preferences. Some dudes don't like fat chicks. Sorry. Okay, look, you guys got to realize, when they're really big, really big, it's kind of like a unicycle. Well, you don't want your friends to see you ride in it, but it can be fun.
And the thing about Grindr is it's a dating app for gay men.
Originally, yeah.
So when they say no femmes, it's okay for a gay guy not to want a feminine gay guy.
Yeah.
That's fine. Why is that a bad thing?
Because preference.
If a gay man wants to
and why do I have a feeling? Why do I have a feeling I know about why there's the no Asians line on there? If it's on Grindr, ooh, I think I know why. Ooh, because I don't know. We got to get Addie. To find this out, we got to get some of the most heinous gay guys we know. And one of those would be Addie. Addie can be
there's a lot
just blatant like that.
There are a lot of closeted gay men in Asian
Okay,
culture.
let's not go into generalizing that because you do not know this for a fact. So, where was I? Which has been around for decades, migrating from newspaper personal ads and their paid classified listings. You mean where people paid for preferential ads? Dumbass. That's not to say they still aren't people who, bafflingly, think that it's okay to write that in a profile, but it seems less prevalent these days. Yeah, because people are going, oh, I guess, but I mean, I still don't want to ride fatties. Like,
they've realized that they're not going to catch any bait with that line, so they just don't put it in.
Like that's the funny part.
That's all it is.
Diana, what did she say? Yeah, my girl has been dating on and off for 2 years. Was like, fuck it, I'm moving in. If you're going to be stuck in a place, I'd rather be with you. Oh, Gunfox is talking to Diana. Okay, let's see here. Where's the rest of that article? I was trying to read chat because I have your phone and I turned off voiceover.
Do we want to move on?
I don't know. This is kind of weird.
To the mayor?
Oh, God, do we really have to read about that shit?
Voiceover on.
According to the study, while being rejected on an individual basis by white men didn't have a significant impact on well-being. Yeah, okay. Oh, God, this just keeps going. I'm going to save this for later, and I will probably... I don't know. Maybe I'll do a reaction to it. Maybe I just won't care. Oh, Trippy's going live. Okay. Why? Because it's 11. Damn. Democratic mayoral candidate faked a kidnapping to win sympathy and votes ahead of election, police say. Jesus fucking Christ. I thought I had some weird stories.
I was in Maddie's Discord this morning, and she's on the road, and she's reading that headline, and I'm like, Maddie, can I please have that story? And she goes, sure!
I'm so confused! All this weird shit. Democratic, there it is. Oh, the LA Times. Oh, this is from the Washington Examiner, so we can't really you take this with a grain of salt, because, it's the Examiner. They're kind of full of shit. I'm sorry, I don't care. They're one of those. They're just a rag that I don't really trust. They're like the post-millennial. I don't agree with everything the post-millennial says, because it's like, again, it's just not middle road. A woman running to be the first black mayor of Sumter, South Carolina, has been arrested and charged with faking her own kidnapping and beating to garner... Oh, God. Should be baiting. To garner sympathy for her political campaign. Sabrina Belcher, 29, perpetuated... 29 and you're running for mayor? You're dumb.
Wow.
Get counsel first.
Yeah.
Learn the fucking ropes. Perpetuated the alleged hoax via Facebook Live with her accomplice, 34-year-old Christopher Eady. This is simply an effort to create disorder and discontent in our community for personal gain, Sumter Police Chief Russell Rourke said. As a result, a valuable number of resources, including personnel, man-hours of the police department, as well as local medical professionals, were wasted based on false information.
Yeah.
God, that's a horrible South Carolina. Oh, well, sorry. You're stuck with it. Detectives said that the claim... God, I can't do this today. I'm too tired. Detectives said the claims made by Belcher were found to be false after officials uncovered communication between her and Edie days before the video was released. Dumbasses. Burner phones, people. Burner phones. They staged a kidnapping. God damn it! They staged a kidnapping and beating in order to garner public sympathy and votes to November election.
Oh, did they even fake beat her? Oh, wow.
No, and they did kidnapping and beating. She didn't beat her enough then. Belcher released a rap video in June titled What in the actual fuck nuggets? Do you have face tats too?
A rap video?
Oh, God. I'm clicking it. I'm opening it.
Did you share the audio?
Oh, my God. No, didn't, because this woman, yeah, no. She looks like she eats children.
What better way to announce your bid for mayor than to release a rap?
Boy. Does she look like she eats women? I'm looking at, so the link, I can't believe that. So this is why the Washington Examiner, so you know what the Washington Examiner linked to?
What?
Andy, no. Like, seriously, that link I clicked kicked me over to here.
I guess they were into S&M's as gun funds.
Oh, good God. Good golly, Miss Molly.
A rap video.
Hold on. Let's, I mean, I'm not the best looker out there, but, baby, get in my belly. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs.
Come here, my
Chili's baby back ribs.
Gun Fox says, "Come here, kitties. I'm going to eat you up."
Get in my belly, you little baby. Police say it was a fake kidnapping. Okay, so this is the video that's a fake police kidnapping. I didn't turn the audio on because I'm retarded. But I think I'm going to have to reshare it with the audio because this is kind of funky nuggets here. So, yeah. I think it's weird that they linked to the Andy Gano, but, okay, are you going to listen to it? You got okay. I've got headphones on, so it's okay. Oh, that's loud.
The fuck you want?
Okay, so here is the part of the now deleted Facebook Live video. Police say was a fake kidnapping to garner sympathy votes. Sabrina Princess Belch Princess.
Fuck in the car. Get in the car.
You're in the car.
I'm sorry. Please, I got kids. Get in the car. I got kids.
You're in the car. Why are you saying get in the car?
He's fucking up his line.
Stop this motherfucker right here, right now, bitch. Stop. Tell you about.
Are they driving? I don't see movement. I don't hear anything.
Bitch.
And
The fuck you want?
She sounds like she's laughing.
well, the insurance ain't gonna cover that.
Fuck in the car. Get in the
No.
car.
Sounds like she's laughing.
I'm sorry. Please, I got kids. Get in the car. I got kids.
Did anybody hear an engine rev? I don't hear it. I hear the door still open, and that's the door beeping I'm hearing.
Yeah.
She's.
Stop this motherfucker right here, right now, bitch. Stop.
You're not driving.
Tell you about fucking with my motherfucking
That's
people, bitch. The fuck you want?
Where's the glass bits that should be flying? In that small of a car, no matter what window, we should at least see something flying at you.
Thought that.
No, he's smashing. Apparently, he's supposed to be smashing the windows.
Oh.
But it sounds like he's smashing cans.
Sorry. Please, I got kids.
Listen to it again. So the screen keeps fading because the light is fading, right? But like, there's no engine revving. Is it a Tesla?
Stop this motherfucker right here, right now, bitch. Stop.
There's no motion in the background. There's no light motion in the
Tell you
background.
about fucking with my motherfucking people.
He's hitting the dashboard, not her.
The fuck you want?
He's hitting the dashboard and then going backwards. She wipes her nose after not even being touched in the face. And there's no glass flying at her in a sedan.
Fucking the car. Get in the car.
Even if that's a minivan.
It sounds like he's smashing like water bottles. or something.
It does, doesn't it? It sounds like a It sounds like plastic, not glass being smashed.
Yeah. Like it literally sounds
This motherfucker right here, ratting off, bitch. Stop it.
Look, that's your door beeper.
Tell you about fucking with my motherfucker.
And you just took the key out.
Bitch. Huh? The fuck you want? Huh?
Yeah, Gun Foxes, he's smashing cans.
That sounds like ice. Like an ice bag. And the distance to the sound. I got the headphones on and I'm listening to it. And I can hear the distance from the breaking of the glass. And it's just like whatever it is he's smashing.
I'm sorry.
This is impressive. It's terrible. Here is Sabrina Belcher's rap video. Oh my.
Got plans to make it home, but just in case I don't, cover me in the blood of the Holy Ghost, so the devil can't make no kind of
You can't cook the children, lady.
thing for my soul, like all of my kids know. I love them more than they ever know. Speaking on the way things seem to go. That's why I don't.
Nope. That's Pray For Me. Oh my god. Oh, that hurt my head.
That's terrible.
That was, wow. Yeah. So that's that ridiculousness to end the show on, because my brain just fucking melted. But by the way, in Japan, thieves snuck in and carried out a heist at a Japanese ninja museum. They stole 1 million yen, $9,400 in a heavy safe. And then
Wait.
left undetected.
They stole money from a ninja museum.
No, ninjas robbed the ninja museum because they vanished without a trace. You know what that means? Inside job.
I was gonna say, why would they steal money, not weapons?
And then the last one I had was Facebook stirs anger, abandons drilling gear on Oregon coast. Why does Facebook have drilling gear?
That's what I want to know.
Facebook's effort to build a landing site in a village on the Oregon coast for a fiber optic cable linking Asia. Oh, they're trying to do a transatlantic fiber optic line. Is in serious trouble. First, a drill pipe snapped under the seabed. Workers left 1,100 feet of pipe, 6,500 gallons of drilling fluid, drill tip, and other materials under the seabed as they closed down the site, aiming to try again next year. And then the Facebook subsidiary waited 7 weeks before telling state officials that the abandoned equipment, according to the Oregon Department of State Lands, homeowners in Tierra del Mar, 200 houses, no stoplights or cell phone service, had opposed the project from the start, pointing out that it's zoned residential and that having a cable landing site threatened the character of their community and could invite similar projects. Hey, dumbasses! Don't you want cell phone coverage? And internet? Like, yeah. It's a cable. Do you think the transatlantic cable has got this big fucking eyesore of a landing? No, it's a cable that comes out of the ocean. That's it. Idiots. Now they are furious, and political leaders are too. Why don't you focus on Portland? Southwest of Portland, is home to a mix of professionals and retirees who share a love of unspoiled beach that is fringed with coastal fir trees and the deer, eagles, and other birds that inhabit the area. Okay, it's a fiber optic. It's a cable made of glass that's like 6 inches thick. What do you think it is? A fucking oil pipeline? Come on. Construction of the cable landing site was supposed to have been done in just a few weeks and completed by the end of April. Instead, the drilling will resume again in January, as long as the state doesn't revoke the permits. Neighbors said the drilling was noisy. Meanwhile...
What are you doing, cat?
Which cat is that?
That's yours.
Of course. Meanwhile, a lot the size of 10 tennis courts has been stripped of its trees, grasses, and other vegetation, and is now covered with gravel and concrete. It's basically a parking lot. They're probably building a building. Whose house is next door, said as he looked at the property. The wide sandy beach seems undisturbed, but under the seabed close to shore sits the drilling equipment, abandoned by a Facebook subsidiary, Edge Cable Holdings. And this is just people crying. The State Land Use Board of Appeals on Thursday rejected a petition filed before the drilling accident. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so people are stupid. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this because I need to go to bed. I got to get up early. But, so, where'd she go? She ran away. Oh, well. 90 million yen is 9,400 USD. Let's see here. What?
I'm back.
Ah, welcome back.
My phone was about to die.
So what do you want to say before we go?
Coffee stream is gonna start up probably next week. And this Saturday we're doing Generations for Star Trek stream. And hopefully I'll get some more Twitch streams in too.
Okay, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Gunfox says you're telling me that I'm an idiot. So yeah, he says the transatlantic cable is like 2 feet thick. It's a huge pipe. Yes, it has warning signs. Yes, because it's literally a giant coax cable. Well, a series of fibers and cable. But yeah, yes, I understand what you're saying, Gunfox, and you know what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. It's not gonna matter. It's gonna make things difficult. No, it won't. It will actually make things easier for your community. In fact, if you charge them extra, you'll be fine. Alright, so we're going to end the broadcast here. Thank you for your donations. We all love you very much. And yes, it's cans, empty cans. He's smashing cans. Okay, yes, he's smashing cans. Got it. Alright. But yeah, thank you everyone, and we hope you all have a great night. Yeah, I'm going to get her to play Fall Guys at some point this week, so pay attention for that. But yeah, also, the Patreon is up. We don't really know what else we're going to do. We talked about the OnlyFans thing, which is funny because it's just the stigma of it is so stupid. It feels funny talking about it. But, so, we haven't been able to figure out how to delete that stupid thing. I wanted to delete it, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm too lazy. And apparently we got another subscriber on there. So all we're going to do is we're going to take whatever we throw up on Patreon and throw it up on there, because then if you have Swipe, and you don't want to use Patreon, you want to use Swipe, they take Swipe. Swift? Is it Swift?
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, one of those Swift companies.
Oh, do you want to put the stuff that's already on Patreon?
Yeah, I'll be updating all that eventually. It's not the highest of my priority list. But yeah, the Instagram is up if you want to just go to that. That's Blind Press for that, Driving Ape for
Blind
me.
_press.
Blind_press, that's
all
right.
All the links are in the description.
Okay. But everybody have fun. Enjoy.
Have a good night.
What no new Trek movie review so your brain can melt?
Oh, that we might do What's Wrong with the Calvin Universe.
The Kelvin timeline is just
Stupid.
well, it's okay. The Kelvin timeline sucks because it's not original's timeline. There's many things. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go.